All right, kids, let's find our table and get ourselves some breakfast. Hi, family. Before you get seated, may I please have your last name and room number? Why are you asking? Well, the buffet breakfast is included only for guests who are staying at our hotel, as it is part of the cost of a reservation here. So we are just checking to make sure that only our guests are getting into the breakfast, because otherwise that would not be fair to our paying guests if anyone was coming in. So may I have your last name and room number? Okay, well, we're the Michaels family, and we're actually staying just next door at like your sister hotel. Like, you guys share a parking lot, so, we figured it wasn't a problem to come over here, That hotel is a Schmarriott. We are a Tilton. They are entirely different competing hotel brands. Okay, but here's the thing though. My kids, they just love your breakfast and your pool. It's so much better than that hotel. It's just, that hotel's kind of grungy and gross. So we just like it over here so much more. Oh, well, if you prefer our hotel, then perhaps you should have booked with us? We wanted to, honest, but, your hotel was a little bit pricey and the other one was a bit cheaper per night. So, of course, we have to be economical. I have, my kids. So we're staying over there, but we prefer your hotel. Oh, so you've been over here multiple times then? Yes, we've been coming over the last couple days. Love your breakfast, love the pool. My kids love the slides, it's great. So I really appreciate if you just, let us continue enjoying our breakfast over here, because it's really a much better atmosphere. Okay, well, in a case like this, that decision is not up to me, so I have notified our general manager, and they will be coming over and speaking with you about this. Oh, okay, sure. Do you think that the manager will let us stay over here? I don't know. That's going to be up to the general manager. Well, look, the kids are hungry, so while we're waiting to talk to this general manager of yours, we're just gonna go get ourselves some breakfast, okay? Actually, I'm here. Oh, that was quick. Great. Yes, I am of the understanding that though you are not in fact staying at our hotel, you have been using and wish to continue to use our hotel's amenities. Is that correct? Yep, we really love it over here. The staff, the breakfast, the pool, everything is just top notch. While I do appreciate your admiration for my hotel, I'm going to have to ask you to please leave immediately and do not return. What are you saying? I'm saying that you have ignored the multiple signs that say that these amenities are for Tilton guests only and have, by your own admission, been utilizing our amenities without in fact paying for them. So before I ask you to pay for the amenities you have already used, I am asking you to leave. Wow, this is not very good customer service. I have to say, I'm very disappointed. You are not a customer, and in fact, by asking you to leave, I am doing a service to my guests who are paying for the privilege of being here. Fine, then come on, kids, let's go. I just cannot believe the way we were treated over there. Welcome back, ma'am. I am not going to stand for this. Afternoon shift is here. How was the... Whoa, what happened? Why are you crying? Oh, I'm okay. I'll be fine. Why don't you go into one of the empty meeting rooms for a little bit and I'll explain everything to Jess, okay? Okay. Now go take a breather, hon. What the hell happened? She's the sweetest girl I have ever worked with. Who the hell made her cry? There's been this really difficult guest. He's staying in room 714. Keep talking. I'm gonna look up this guy's information. Okay, he's a super high elite reward member. He's been super demanding. He wants free upgrades, free this, free that. He screams every time he has any interaction with anyone on staff. I've gotten calls from every single department complaining about this guy, and he just came to the front desk and screamed at her until she cried. Did you see that he's an employee of a different hotel and staying on an employee rate? Yeah, so what? Oh, it's in the fine print of the discount form that you need to behave and be respectful. Failure to do so can get your employee discount privileges revoked and even get you terminated. You need to call up this guy's manager right now and tell him about how much of a jerk this guy has been. Oh, well, don't mind while I do just that. I just got off the phone with this guy's general manager. He is steaming mad. Oh, all right, on cue. Hello, thank you for calling the hotel I work at. How may I assist you today? You'd like to talk to Entitled Jerk's room? Absolutely. Give me just one moment, I transfer you. Someone just called and said that they want to talk to Entitled Jerk. Wonder who that could have been. Yes, his general manager even gave me his personal cell phone number and said to call him if we have any more issues with his guy. Good, but we're not done yet. You've had your revenge. Now it's time for mine. You've had your revenge against this Entitled Jerk. Now it's time for mine. What are you gonna do? Watch and see. Thank you for calling Reward Member Services. How may I assist you today? I hope you're doing well. It's Jessica from the hotel I work at, and I want to report that we have a guest who is using a rewards account while also using an employee discount on his stay. Well, that's not allowed. That's why I'm calling to report him, and I bet you anything that if you look into his past reward stays, they've all been on the employee rate. All right, well, I've suspended his account while we launch our investigation. Thank you very much for your call. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I'm not done yet. We're removing his rewards account from his reservation. We need to go remake his keys without concierge access, and then we need to go around to the entire hotel and let every department know that this guy is no longer a super high elite rewards member. Why don't I let you have the honor of doing that, and I'll go keep an eye on the desk. Be back soon. Hey, so about Entitled Jerk. What about this jerk now? I am so sick of this man. Well, it turns out that Entitled Jerk is actually an employee of a hotel and staying here on an employee discount rate. So we got to call his manager and report what a jerk he's been, and he is in heaps and heaps of trouble for that. Really? Oh my God. Also, while he is staying here on an employee discount rate, he is not entitled to use our Super High Elite Rewards Program membership. So he no longer has concierge access. He no longer is going to get any sort of special treatment. Nada. Yes! Well, if he shows his face back here, I'll be quick to call. I thought that would be some good news. Now I gotta get back to the desk. What a way to start a day. Hey, the manager told me what you did about that guy. Yeah, of course. Look, I was not about to let that guy get away with making you cry, okay? It was no biggie. Well, it meant a lot to me. Can I give you a hug? Yeah, of course! Well, it's been a long shift, so I'm gonna go home, but you made my night, so thank you so much. Good night. All right, you have a good night. Take it easy. I'll be over here waiting for Mr. 714. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm staying in room 714 and my room key stopped working. Would you please fix that for me? Oh my goodness, your key stopped working. I'm so sorry about that. If I could just see your ID, then I'll go ahead and get it remade for you. No problem. Yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. There you are, ma'am. All right, perfect. There are your new keys, and I am so sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Hey, Jess? Yeah? If I ever piss you off, please come to me and tell me what I did so I can fix it, okay? Did I scare you a little bit? A little bit. Good. Ooh. Good morning. Morning, Jess. Hey, did you hear what the new night auditor did last night? No. What happened? He's in a meeting with the general manager now. Listen. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. The guest comes in last night and he had a reservation accidentally booked for 8/7 rather than 7/8. So essentially, he is here a month early and we have no rooms. Yes, exactly. And I looked it up online, I called a bunch of hotels in the area and no one had any availability. So he had nowhere else to go. Right, so your solution was to get a cot, a rollaway bed, and allow him to sleep on it in the gym. What? I couldn't just kick him out onto the street. I mean, it's freezing outside. The issues I have with this, number one, you did not secure any information on this person. You didn't take a copy of his photo ID, you didn't get a credit card on file. Well, he was sleeping in the gym, so I couldn't charge it like it was a regular room, and after just shoving a cot in there, it felt really awkward to ask for any payment at all. I do understand the awkwardness of that situation, but as he disappeared before any of the rest of us got in, we have no clue who this person was. So we don't know who you allowed to sleep in the hotel gym. Also, what would you have done if a guest of the hotel had come down and tried to use the gym? Well, I put an out of service sign on the gym door so no one would just walk in and see him sleeping there. And if someone did complain, then I thought I'd just figure it out. Okay, well, I'm glad that didn't happen, but I suppose my main concern is the fact that the key you gave him to access the gym was a hotel master key. So essentially, you gave a stranger complete access to not only the guest rooms, but the employee-only areas of the hotel. Well, I didn't tell him it was a master key. I told him that the key only worked for the gym, so he didn't know. But you do see how that is a major safety concern, right? And I'm really sorry. It was the best solution I could come up with, and it was already past midnight, so I didn't want to call and wake you up or call me. Please, I don't care what time it is. I don't care how long of a day I've had. If you encounter a situation like this again, give me a call, wake me up, and allow me to determine the solution. Please.